I'm so confused. What's happening?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I'd be pretty confused if I started levitating off to the sky, ghost or not. Last time on the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, we headed out to Ivarstead to complete a couple of quests here and then head into Shroud Half Barrow, where we found a ghostly projection of a man who turned out to be actually just a man. We then headed back to the innkeeper, who gave us a sapphire dragon claw, with which we took on the spooky dungeon and found that there were actually dead things inside in the form of Draugr, which we smote and smited and all that kind of razzmatazz as we got ourselves a new Shout Kind's piece, which we have not unlocked yet. But we also leveled up a couple of key factors of our build here. Welcome back. So over the little break there, we did actually put up a heavy armor skill point, which, if we can find it again, let me just have a look here. One-handed, two-handed, heavy armor. We went a little further up here because we got half damage from falling, which, I mean, we did have the issue with the horse a couple of episodes ago, but we should be okay now, I think. But yeah, it's not really a big thing, but this is what I'm after. Conditioning. Heavy armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when worn. That, I think, could be quite good. And I'm guessing it means heavy armor that you are wearing weighs nothing, not heavy armor that you are carrying, because otherwise we are just going to be picking up every bit of heavy armor going. But yeah, we're sort of working our way along. We're getting there with the points. Now, we were heading out to... I didn't hear what he said then. Heading out to the farmstead. Where is our horse, of course? It's here. Hello, horse. We have yet to name. We've got Hilda, we've got Kephas, we're all good. I think what we need to do now is probably head... Ooh, what is going to be the best way here? Do we head through to Helgen? Helgen might be the best option, you know. It might be. Go through the mountain pass. And that is over this way, I believe. It's over the bridge and then up over the hillside. Temba Widearm was the person. Sorry, that popped into my head there. I was like, who was the person that wanted the Burskins last time? And I could not remember their name at all, apart from Temba. But now we know. Pretty sure it's Temba Widearms. So we need to probably start collecting a few... Oh, trolls again. Was it this way? It might have been this way. Yeah, this feels right. So we'll head up into the mountains, we'll head across to Helgen, to Whiterun, and then to Falkreath. So it's going to be quite a bit of riding today. Was it Falkreath? Not Falkreath, sorry, the Rorikstead. Well, we could go to Falkreath. That might be quicker. See where this... No, surely it's not. I'm trying to think where Helgen is, and there's enough of a gap between Helgen and Falkreath that I think Whiterun might be the better option. We'll see how we get on. We've got a bit of time yet. We can sort of weigh it up as we get there. Did we put our helmet on? We didn't. Let's put our helmet back on. But yeah, I'm quite intrigued to see what this silver armor is that we could potentially get. Because we are, I want to say, due for an upgrade in armor. We're not due for an upgrade. This ebony stuff is very good. In fact, if I look at it, it's very good. I think we probably are at... Oh, geez, it's very cold. We're probably at the maximum armor cap now, right? Oh, bugger off, vampires.
Is what you want?
No, it's not. That's why I'm running away from you. I'm not interested. We've got too many distractions in the last couple of episodes. I really want to get to Rorikstead and do all these quests. So we've got the Mara quest. We've got... Oh, Hunter there.
Guess it's all clear now.
Yeah, the Temple of Mara. We've still got the little thing for the vampire there. Is that because Kephas is battling it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Ooh, chilly. It's so peaceful through here, I do like it. Are we out of the snowy bit now? It looks like it's raining slightly. So that takes us... You know, we're not far from Lakeview Manor. Maybe that is better. Let's move it there. Yeah, because this takes us past Helgen, so this may be the best option. Alright, that's good. We'll plant the creep cluster, we can pick up our profits for the farm, maybe make a couple of potions, head to Rorikstead, do the quests there. Yeah, we've got a few things to do around that area, including the silver armor. So if it's good armor, if we like the look of it, we might hold on to it for now, but maybe do a bit of enchanting on it if it's not enchanted. Do a little bit of enchanting in between episodes. We'll wait and see. We might just skirt around Helgen, because we don't need to get distracted by the bandits inside. Oh, that does remind me, I did say I was going to look into mods for making Helgen an actual city again, like having it rebuilt. And I have not done that. But again, I'm very easily distracted, so it doesn't surprise me that I've not done that. Ah, nice and warm now. Or getting warmer, I should say. Inadvertently stumbled upon the path. And I think this might be very close to the house now. Is it just over this crest or round here somewhere? Yeah, a little bit further. A little bit further. A bit near a Pine's Watch or whatever it's called. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there we go. Little mud crab den over here. Drop in, see the family. Oh, I thought that was our reindeer for a second there, but it's not. Okay, right. Good, good, good. Could potentially have a sleep here because it is nighttime. Hey, Faendal, how's raising my kids going?
Smile on you, friend.
I would assume pretty bad. You don't seem the type to really enjoy
You're
it.
back.
Hey, how's it going,
Give
boys?
me a present?
No. What would you like?
Well, sweets are always good. Or a new outfit. Or maybe a wooden sword. All my friends have swords.
Well, we could.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't have one, sorry. Not yet anyway. Here, have a sweet roll, maybe?
Hmm? You got me a...
Yeah, have a apple dumpling.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Just feed him up. Faendal's just... yeah, he really hates my kids. Look, he just moved from the table over there where he was eating to the back table. Just like, oh, fuck, I hate these damn sprogs. These kids everywhere. God damn it.
You feeling sick?
I apparently am sick, aren't I? I think, didn't I get brown rot last episode? Light and heavy armor prevent 25% less. Sleeping is 25% less restful. Okay, so we definitely need to cure disease. That is something we should probably make another potion for. In fact, come to think of it, this house, the reason I built the alchemy lab was because up here, we head up here, I think we can just carry around hawk feathers because they have cure disease as the main function. And there should be a nest up here, right? Some thistles, and then there's a nest here with some feathers. Look, hawk feathers. Hawk feathers. That should be enough to cure disease, right? Ingredients? Hawk feathers. Cure disease. Yeah, so we can just hold on to those. They're much, I guess, like, lighter to hold on to. Alright, well. What did we come here for? Oh, the carriage, that's right. Jeez. I'm so forgetful. Now, I do wonder, do we take any of this with us? Because there is... Just take those, because didn't we have something to build in here? I think it's like the one thing that we still had to build, a bench. I think we've got everything else, haven't we? Yeah, that's the Arcane Enchanter, and the rest is yada yada, don't need that. We've got the greenhouse. How's that going? Could we get a couple of health potions and stuff here? Maybe some vegetable soup? I think we can. Oops. Harvest all this stuff. We've got some mushrooms in the corner there. Can we get those? Imp stools? Yeah, we'll take them. Oh. Oh, I had creep cluster growing here. Huh, that would have been handy to know. 5, okay, that's very good, because that is basically exactly what we need for when we actually plant them. Hanging moss, grab all that as well. Interesting. In fact, garlic, doesn't that cure disease as well? I think possibly it does, but you need to mix it with something else. Oh, I don't like how they don't quite grab the hitbox properly. Honey, that's everything, is it? I think so. So we probably can make a little bit of soup. In fact, can we make anything here? Or is it just miscellaneous stuff? Yeah, it's all like goat heads and stuff now, so that's something we just tick away at. Keep us, please. Let's go ahead and cook. Can we make veg soup? I think we should be able to, right? I think so. Get 1 or 2 out of it, that'd be great. 2. 1, 2. Perfect. We need more leeks. That's fine. In fact, are there any leeks in here? Carrots? No, I don't see any. Alright. That's fine. I think we've got enough to keep us going for now anyway. We don't want to... Oh, wait, there we go. Leek. Any more? Maybe in the sacks? Carrots. Tomatoes. Potatoes. Leeks. Here we go. So, actually, is that salt? It is. Okay, we'll take that as well. I'll use the other fire so we're not in the way. Always good to have a couple of extra vegetable soup on us. And then we could probably have a wee sleep, get to the morning, and then head out. Oh, we need more potato. Damn, okay. We're definitely going about this the long way around, aren't we?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
You know what, let's take all those just in case. I'm sure it'll help. But I'm intrigued to see what the silver armor looks like. And there's a couple more which I'm keeping my eye on as well. I know of them, but I don't know
Beauty here
where to get
unmatched in
them.
all of Skyrim. Sure.
Okay. Alright, we're good. Let's have a bit of a sleep, shall we? Oh, it's almost morning anyway, so maybe just 4 hours will do. Take the carriage to...
Agreeable.
You awaken feeling a father's love. What's that do? Healing spells and potions restore 25% more health for 8 hours.
I suppose.
Kind of cool.
For a Nord village.
Is that a minor perk to being a father, I guess? Just have that. It's quite heavy. Yep, we're good. Right. Let's get out of here. And we'll grab our lovely carriage with Gunjar.
Where do you want to go?
I would like you to take me to... Oh, you can go to Darkwater Crossing, look at that. I want to go to Rorikstead. Where is that? There we go. Falkreef. Rorikstead.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
We'll do a bunch of quests there, shall we?
Oh, steady on.
Excellent, right. Did it bring a horse? It did. Do we want to maybe grab a couple of leeks or something from here? We've got potatoes and cabbages. Is there any leeks anywhere? Don't really see any. Are there leeks? They look like leeks. Maybe we'll grab a couple of leeks too. I know we've got plenty of tomatoes.
I'd be happy to purchase them if you like.
We don't need your charity, Breton. My girls deserve something nice. It'll be their father who buys it.
Should be enough cabbages. Tights. Tights.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
Oh, I didn't have children. I just took someone else's children. And to be fair, they didn't want them anymore, so... You know, it works out best for everybody. Let's get on the horse. Head over to our lovely farmstead, see what they've been doing with the place. Collect some ingredients and plant some creep cluster. And then start working on the quests that we had here. Whoop. Let's jump into smelter, why not? Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to probably dump the nails that we've got in our inventory because I forgot to take them off my character. And they do weigh quite a bit. I think. Do they weigh quite a bit? Probably not, actually. They're probably fine. But I don't need to be carrying them around. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Right, okay. Whoop. Excuse me, Dickiefus. So yeah, as you can see, it's looking a bit better now. It's looking a bit more like an actual home. This is all cleared up, nicely set up. I don't know why they replaced that. It feels like a... Oh, because we put the enchanting in the right. Gotcha. So it has moved stuff around a little bit. But look, we've got all these lovely potions. I would assume that they come back after time. We all take the ingredients, why not? Some blister wart, take that. Some lovely stuff here. No, I'm getting distracted. Let's not just mess with this. That'll do for now. Right. Oh, Hilda, stop it. Hilda. There we go. Right. Cool. So what we need to do, first off, let's put on our little amulet of Mara that we had to wear. There we go. Talk to the long dead lover. Let's go track down our workers. They've probably gone home. Possibly. We'll just carve. So harvest these first. We should get an absolute ton of this stuff too. Yeah, as I was saying before, it's a bit of a pain to harvest because you really gotta line it up perfectly. I think we've got enough of the scaly, whatever it's called, scaly foliota. We've probably got enough of the Mara Tapanelli as well. So it's just the creep cluster, really. It's nice that this stuff's sort of paying dividends now. It's already made a decent whack of money. I upgraded everything and, you know, basically claimed the money straight away, and it gave me like 10 grand. So I think it's a very good... It probably kept that money from when I first got the farm, because I wasn't able to collect until I had a steward. So I don't think it's going to, you know, produce that much every single time. Okay, got those there. Let's clear this. Start planting the creep cluster. I think it just plants one, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, more creep cluster. So we plant all of these now and then leave them be. Should be all good. don't think there's any here, is there? There's just the Mara Tapanelli in here. Tapanella. The good news is we can store these here as well. We don't have to take them sort of with us. Just every now and then come back here, harvest some stuff. And then head back out to the wilderness as such. Let's plant a creep cluster here. I believe there's some more places we can plant in here, right? Yes, there is. I think we're just one shy. Too shy. Maybe too shy on the creep cluster. That's fine. We can plant those when we come back, because we're going to have an absolute ton of them. We don't really need to worry about it so much. Let's go see our friends in the... Ooh, Jesus, chilly. See our friends in here. And then we'll have a bit of a rest and carry on with the...
I am your...
Huh? What do you need?
Six
carry on
men
with...
single-handed.
Rhea, that's her name, Rhea. So she was at Falkreef, but now she's here.
Long life to you, Thane.
I'm here to collect the plantation's profits.
Very good, sir.
2,000. Nice.
I'll take my leave then.
Okay.
Need something?
Harvested produce from the pantry.
Proud to admit that I need a...
Well, that's fine. We need to head back that way to sleep anyway. Maybe do a little bit of alchemy while we're here. I don't know. I'm not sure. These things don't weigh much, so as soon as we start mixing them together, they're going to weigh more than what they currently do. Where are we going here? Our pantry, that's right. So the pantry's been collecting a bunch of stuff since I planted this, including, yeah, like all random sort of stuff. Chicken egg, glowing mushrooms, jugs of milk, tapanelli. Should we just take it all? Oh, now we're carrying too much to run. Okay. Dirkephus.
Lead on. I'm behind you. Need me to carry
I
something?
need to give you some stuff. Let's give you... What can I give you here? Dagger, dagger, dagger. We've got a... scale helmet. I'll give you all the ingredients too, actually. I mean, just smashing the... Jeez, we've got 44 of that stuff. 140 of the scaly foliage shield, whatever thing it is. Okay, cool.
Let's
There we go.
tread softly.
Much better. Oh, god damn it. This damn goat. I swear we might need to swap it out for the crab, because the crab's got at least a small profile, right? Hilda. There we go. Let's have a sleep, and then carry on with our quests. So we've got a few in Rorikstead. I want to make sure that we get them all done. So good 10 hours sleep. Get up early morning. Check our maps and our quests and make sure we've got them all ticked off. So in Rorikstead currently we have got... That's in Solitude, don't need to worry about that. Those two are nearby. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about those. Middlebane, no. Don't know that one, actually. Mythic Dawn, I can't remember. Oh, I vaguely remember. I think that's Content Creation Club. That's Morefall, Main Quest. Brotherhood. Yeah, nothing. Oh, I don't even remember that. Oh, that's in... Yeah, that's Bruma. Don't need to worry about that stuff. And then all these, not really anything particularly interesting. All just random stuff. Igmund. Giant Red. I think that's Dawnstar. And it's the Dawnstar one we need to do. Ava's Letter to Holgard. I think that's everything, yeah. I think it is. Right, okay, let's carry on. just the armor and the love one, right? Book of Love. The Long Dead Lover. What was that again? That was back this way. Let's go do the armor first, I think. Because I haven't done that before and I'm kind of intrigued. Have ourselves a little morning snack. Good old apple pie, just an entire apple pie. Well fed, perfect. Okay. So, hut north of Rorikstead. I think I must have knocked my volume down a little bit because I've not. I've noticed recording this time. I thought it was too quiet on the recording, but it's not. It's more just in my ears. I think my headphones are dying. I think I do need to get a new set of headphones. So that could be the problem right there. Right. Armor from the hut. Is it up there somewhere? It might be. Oh yeah, there's a hut there. Look. It's popping up on the little radar screen there. There it is. Oh, gross. There's rats everywhere. Oops, missed. Come here, you. Nice. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Ugh. Not sure I want this armor if it's got like skeever droppings through it. Lun's hut. Let me guess, more rats inside? Oh god, I'm getting mauled straight away. Get out of it. Well, I would assume Lund is very dead. Correct? Ruined book. Is there anything else here? Lund. Gold lockpick. Pot requires key. Do we have a key? I don't know if we've got a key, to be honest. Butterfly wing. Nothing else here that we really want to read. Oh, I've got a key. Where did I get the key from? Crimson Dirks Volume 2. Silver boots. Silver gauntlets. Silver helmet. That's kind of cool. I like the hood on it. Silver armor. So this is the stuff we found before, yeah. Burr pelt, take that. Child's doll, will take that. Wide arm. Yeah, it was wide arm. Talos, take that as well. Take those. Yeah. Oh, we've got ourselves some silver armor that we can work on in between episodes. I kind of like that. It looks cool. So. Oh, it's Crimson Dirks.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You ambushed me.
Not your back.
I suppose because of the... Why am I suddenly over-encumbered?
Is that the best you can do?
Alright, let's have a look. Why am I over-encumbered? I wasn't before, was I? Maybe I was. Let's go strength potion. First off. That'll help. Restore some health. We got an ultimate stem? Vigorous stem. That'll do. Have we? East Empire Warden. Imperial Captain. I don't have no beef with the Imperium. Or the Emperor. Okay. Oh, sorry, Decephus.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Yeah, sure you do. Right, so obviously they were after the silver armor for whatever reason. Does it say? Do we get a little bit of... Ooh, take that. We get a little bit of, like, feedback over what they're after here. Dwarven mace. Minor healing, take that. Steel armor, don't really care about that stuff. I'll take those two though. Maybe we need to dump the armor on Dukephus for now. If he will take it. I don't know if he can carry it. I don't know. Can you carry it? Silver boots, silver armor, gauntlets, helmet. He can. Okay, cool. We could do all silver. Like make some enchanted rings and necklaces as well to go with it, and just have the entire thing silver. That way, when we're equipping and unequipping, we can just cycle through it real quick. Has our horse disappeared? Have they spooked our horse and it's run off? Because I see no horse. Where is that? Oh, there's my horse. Cool. Right, well that's excellent. We've got that one done. Let's go talk to the ghost. Oh, where do you come from? Oh, nice work, Dukephus. Already sorted. Let's get back to the roadside. What a beautiful day. Creepy old Rorikstead. You know, for what we set out at the start of like this sort of session of recording, we have achieved it. As much as we got distracted along the way, we did basically get everything done. It's just the little quest here for the lovers, and then we can probably head to Solitude to do a little bit of trading and all that kind of mishmash. In fact, where would we get silver ingots though? That's the only thing that we need really to upgrade stuff. I do have some somewhere. I think it's at Falkreath. We might not. Well, you know what I mean. The homestead at Falkreath, whatever it's called. Lakeview Manor, that's the one. Scunjar's Monument. And there's our ghost friend. You can see him poking up above the grass there. Hello. Who are you? What are you doing?
I'm searching for my Fenric.
Why do ghosts always talk like this?
You cause men who they say were wiped out here.
Oh, Jukar, not Gunjar, or whatever I called him.
Though, and I can't find him. Please help me look. He has a bright red beard and hair.
I don't. The last battle here was hundreds of years ago.
Are you a fool? Look at the bodies around you. Even if you're blind, surely you can smell the blood.
Nope.
Come, help me search for Fenric.
Guess he's over that way, judging by the little quest marker. Oh, there's a nice little... Oh no, I remember that. Wasn't there a chest up there that we looted? It's like a weird little skeleton den. I mean, most of these Mara quests have been fairly simple. It's just your standard fetch quest, isn't it? Go here, grab A, take to B. Which I don't mind. Like, as long as we're not doing that every quest, it's not too bad. I will say that that's something I hope Elder Scrolls 6 avoids compared to Fallout 76, because I used to play Fallout 76 quite extensively and streamed it quite a bit as well over on Twitch. I haven't done much streaming recently. Oops, sorry horse. And it just got to the point where it was just very repetitive. Like the daily quests were just fetch, take, fetch, take, fetch, take. And it was a bit much. Right. So look down here. Oh, there's a ghost. Like, if they're going to make us do a fetch quest, make it different. Make it have a little bit of story aspect and make them, you know, it doesn't have to be a big story. It could be like a little note saying, oh, this is such body and this is what's happening. Hey, Fenric. Your wife's looking for you.
Rookie? Where is she?
West in the plains over the
We're
mountain.
expected to fight there tomorrow. Joker elected to camp here for the night. I don't like it, though.
Why don't you like
Our
camping here?
fires are visible for miles. We're in a low valley. Sitting ducks.
Where did they get that? I never seen a duck in Skyrim, or in any Elder Scrolls. Are there ducks? Closest we've got is pheasant, right? Let me take you to Rookie.
If she's come this far from home, it must be important. Lead on. I just need to report back to camp by sunrise.
Sure. Okay. And back we go. Fetch quest. Activate. What a beautiful day for it though. Look how nice it is. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. In fact, can we get a nice, maybe a nice screenshot like this while we're running with the horse? Yeah, that's quite a nice one actually. There we go. Don't know if that will appear on the recording. It might. I found out we can take screenshots through Steam because the Xbox game bar has stopped working for whatever reason today. I find it's been quite temperamental the last week or so. It's just suddenly decides it doesn't want to work today. So we might have to go back and grab a screenshot for Monday's episode. Oh, hello. Swipes like an actual cat. My cat does that as well. Where are you going? Who are you fighting? Come on. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, we got a giant and a mammoth. Give them a bit of a wide berth. They seem fairly chill. Are you the little giant that's real chill? Or are you the angry man? Oh, there's a dragon there. Oh no, do not want dragon right now. I want to get this quest done, and then probably start making our way to Solitude. I don't think we'll get there this episode. We might. You never know. We're going to have to fight that. I guarantee it. It's going to come over here. Right? It's bound to. Oh well, we're going to have to test our skills then.
Fenric, you're alive.
I know. It's just...
Of course.
It's off. It's gone. Okay, cool.
I had heard that Yukar's men were wiped out. I came to find you.
Is that Dirkephus?
That battle isn't expected until tomorrow. Rookie, what's going on?
I'm so confused. What's happening?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I'd be pretty fucking confused if I started levitating off to the sky, ghost or not. And they're gone. Right. So that is the Mara quest done. Okay, cool. Is this off to Solitude now, I guess? We got Solitude or we got Markarth? I do wonder if we go to Solitude or Markarth, where... What would be quicker? What would be quicker? I think Morphal would be quicker, but maybe we could have Markarth. I mean, that is the silver place, so maybe we'll be able to find some silver nearby. That would be the left-hand mine, and that could potentially get our smithing up and get our armor to be what we want it to be, right? I guess it's southeast. No, completely the wrong way. It's this one. Southwest. Should have figured that out actually. That's quite simple directions. we know it's on the west of the map. Oh, Felmort. Hey, don't mind me. Starting to get the glass armor coming through there because we normally face them against in the. Oh, another rat. Don't get many wild skeevers. They're normally in the elven armor for quite a while, but that's starting to get the glass armor coming through, which is always a good sign. That's when you know you're getting to a decent level. is this? Bandit camp. Ooh, hit my horse, dick. Is there a path down? Kind of. Kind of a path down the mountain. Oh, another bear. Does this protect us from disease, I wonder? I don't remember we picked up a disease while we've been on the... Oh no, there we go. Well, thanks game for answering my question. Okay, so we got bone break fever again. Fantastic. Now I'm in the floor. Oh my god. I just want the burr pelt. Come on. Right. Take those. Excellent. 2 now. Tamba will be happy. I know we've killed way more than 10 burrs by now, but it's just... carrying the pelts back when we got this quest was just impossible. We had too many things to carry, not enough carry weight. We seem to have negated that a little bit now. Go get that. Back on the path. Let's actually take one of our ingredients, the... Oh, we gave them all to what's-his-face. So that's okay. We can get a potion in Markov. Don't think it would have extended out to severe by that point, surely. Who are you going to deal? I don't really need to deal with you right now. Yeah, I think it is probably something we need to focus on next is probably the main quest. There we go, again, another bear. Yeah, I'm already infected, so not a problem for me, don't worry. I'm absolutely fine. Let's take the chitin off the crabs as well, because it is useful to take. Okay, there we go. Back on the horse. Yeah, now this is where you know you're almost at Markov. That little shrine there. Yeah, we seem to be ending up in Markov quite a bit at the moment, which makes me think maybe we need to start taking on the Dwemer ruins. We've fought the Folmer. They were tough, but we did okay. We haven't fought any dwarven stuff. Hello, farmers. Paid you last time, so I don't need to worry about it this time. It is nice getting all these random encounters. You just don't notice them if you're fast traveling everywhere, so it's nice doing the survival mode for that. Purely that. There's so many random encounters that I just did not know about. We must be getting close. What we could do as well... Oh, no, actually, he prefers light armor. I was going to say we could give this ebony armor to Dirkifus, but he prefers light armor, so we're not going to be able to do that. Would it be worth upgrading his armor? Maybe. Maybe. I'll see what we can do, because we also need to make some alchemy-type clothes. And start messing around with the alchemy stuff. But I think that'll be a in-between episode type thing. Don't want to get too bogged down with the ups and downs and ins and outs of everyday life in Skyrim, just the back-end sort of management of the series. Because I did notice on one of the episodes where I was just doing alchemy stuff, it was just... It didn't feel like long when I was actually doing it, but looking back on the when I was editing, it was like 10 minutes of a 40-50 minute episode. It was too much, simply too much. So I think those sort of things we'll try and keep off camera if we can, just to save us a bit of time. Right, we're here and we are about ready for a reading as well, so let's get inside. You know, we're a little safer there against dragons and the likes. Oh, cold. And let's get our Q on.
Finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Heading to the Silverblood Inn for now. So we'll end the episode.
The Silverblood Inn has plenty of...
And let's have a look at our books. So, A Wed and Fri version 2. I don't know if we've read this. Though have we? That's chapter 2. We haven't read chapter 1, so maybe we'll leave that one for now. We do also have... Where was it? Oh, we got the Crimson Dirks Volume 2. We haven't got Volume 1, though. I don't know. Do we read that, or do we read some like this? Ransom of Zarek. Did we read that one? I don't think we've read this one. Okay, yeah, let's read this one. It's about the Dwemer, and we're going to be hopefully facing the Dwemer soon, so it sounds pretty appropriate, right? The Ransom of Zarek, Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, Part 1 by Marabar Saul. Selamil stood in her garden and read the letter her servant had brought to her. The bouquet of joss roses in her hand fell to the ground. For a moment it was as if all birds had ceased to sing and a cloud had passed over the sky. Her carefully cultivated and structured haven seemed to flood over with darkness. "We have thy son," it read. "We will be in touch with thee shortly, with our ransom demands." Zarek had never made it as far as Akgon after all. One of the brigands on the road, orcs probably, or a cursed Dunmer. God, there's a lot of racism from everyone involved in this area, isn't there? The Dwemer were obviously not very nice either. Although we know about the former, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Must have seen his well-appointed carriage and taken him hostage. Jalamil clutched at a post for support, wondering if her boy had been hurt. He was but a student, not the sort to fight against well-armed men. But had they beaten him? It was more than a mother's heart could bear to imagine. "Don't tell me they sent their ransom note so quickly," called a family voice, and a familiar face appeared through the hedge. It was Zarek. Jalamil hurried to embrace her boy, tears running down her face. "What happened?" she cried. I thought thou had been kidnapped." "I was," said Zarek. "3 huge soaring Nords attacked my carriage on the Frimvor Pass. Brothers, as I learned, named Matthias, Ulin, and Korg. Thou should have seen these men, mother. Each one of them would have had trouble fitting through the front door, I can tell thee." "What happened?" Jalamil repeated. Were thou rescued?" "I thought about waiting for that, but I knew they'd send off a ransom note, and I know how thou dost worry. So I remembered that my mentor at Akgon always said that remaining calm, observing thy surroundings, and looking for thy opponent's weakness." Zarek grinned. "It took a while, though, because these fellows were truly monsters. And then when I listened to them bragging to one another, I realized that vanity was the weakness." "What did thou do?" "They had me chained at their camp in the woods not far from Kel on a high knoll overlooking a wide river. I heard one of them, Korg, telling the others that it would take the better part of an hour to swim across the river and back. They were nodding in agreement when I spoke up. "I could swim that river and back in 30 minutes, I said. "Impossible," said Korg. "I can swim faster than a little whelp like thee." So it was agreed that we would dive off the cliff, swim to the centre island, and return. As we went to our respective rocks, Korg took it upon himself to lecture me about all the fine points of swimming, the importance of synchronized movements of the arms and legs for maximum speed, how essential it was to breathe after only 3rd or 4th stroke, not too often to slow thyself down, but not too often to lose one's air. I nodded and agreed to all his fine points. Then we dove off the cliffs. I made it to the island and back in a little over an hour, but Korg never returned. He had dashed his brains at the rocks at the base of the cliff. I had noticed the telltale undulations of underwater rocks and had taken the diving rock on the right. "But thou returned?" asked Jalamil, astounded. Was that not then when thou escaped?" "It was too risky to escape then," said Zarek. "They could have easily caught me again, and I wasn't keen to be blamed for Korg's disappearance. I said I did not know what happened to him, and after some searching they decided he had forgotten about the race and had swum ashore to hunt for food. They could not see how I could have had anything to do with his disappearance, as fully visible as I was throughout my swim." The 2 brothers began making camp along the rocky cliff edge, picking up an ideal location so that I would not be able to escape. One of the brothers, Matthias, began commenting on the quality of the soil and the gradual incline of the rock that circled around the bay below. Ideal, he said, for a foot race. I expressed my ignorance of the sport, and he was keen to... How do you have ignorance on running? How do you... Sorry. How do you not know running? Is this how running was invented? Everyone's just walking around. Some guy goes, you know what if I go fast? For ignorance of the sport. And he was keen to give me details of the proper technique for running a race. He made absurd faces showing how one must breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, how to bend one's knee to the proper angle on the rise, and the importance of sure foot placement. Most important, he explained, was that the runner keep an aggressive but not too strenuous pace if one intends to win. It is fine to run in second place through the race, he said, provided one has the willpower and strength to pull out in the end. I was an enthusiastic student, and Matthias decided that we ought to run a quick race around the edge of the bay before night fell. Orphan told us to bring back some firewood when we came back. We began at once down the path, skirting the cliff below. I followed his advice about breath, gait, and foot placement, but I ran with all my power, right from the start. Despite his much longer legs, I was a few paces ahead as we wound the first corner. With his eyes on my back, Matthias did not see the gap in the rock that I jumped over. He plummeted over the cliff before he had a chance to cry out. I spent a few minutes gathering some twigs before I returned to Ullin at camp. Now thou were just showing off, frowned Jellamil. Surely that would have been a good time to escape. Thou might think so, agreed Zarek. But thou had to see the topography, a few large trees and then nothing but shrubs. Ullin would have noticed my absence and caught up with me in no time, and I would have had a hard time explaining Matthias' absence. However, the brief forage around the area allowed me to observe some of the trees close up, and I could formulate my final plan. When I got back to camp with a few twigs, I told Ullin that Matthias was slow coming along, dragging a large dead tree behind him. Ullin scoffed at his brother's strength, saying it would take him less time to pull up a live tree by the roots and drop it on the bonfire. I expressed reasonable doubt. I'll show thee, he said, ripping up a 10-foot-tall specimen effortlessly. But that's scarcely a sapling, I objected. I thought thou could rip up a tree. His eyes followed mine to a magnificent, heavy-looking one at the edge of the clearing. Ullin grabbed it and began to shake it with a tremendous force to loosen its roots from the dirt. With that, he loosened the hive from the uppermost branches, dropping it down onto his head. That was when I made my escape, mother, said Zarek in conclusion, showing a little schoolboy pride. While Matthias and Kurg were at the base of the cliff and Ullin was flailing about engulfed by a swarm, Jellamil embraced her son once again. Publisher's note: I was reluctant to publish the works of Marabar's Soul, but when the University of Gwylan Press asked me to edit this edition, I decided to use this as an opportunity to set the record straight once and for all. Scholars do not agree on the exact date of Marabar's Soul's work, but it is generally agreed that they were written by the playwright Gore Phelim, famous for popular comedies and romances during the interregnum between the fall of the First Cyrodiilic Empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. The current theory holds that Phelim heard a few genuine Dwemer tales and adapted them to the stage in order to make money, along with rewritten versions of many of his own plays. Gore Phelim created the persona of Marabar's Soul, who could translate the Dwemer language in order to add some sort of validity to the work and make it even more valuable to the gullible. Note that while Marabar's Soul and his works became the subject of heated controversy, there are no reliable records of anyone actually meeting Marabar's Soul, nor was there anyone of that name employed by the Mages Guild, the School of Julianus, or any other intellectual institution. In any case, the Dwemer in most of the tales of Marabar's Soul bear little resemblance to the fearsome, unfathomable race that frightened even the Dunmer, Nords, and Red Guards into submission and built ruins that even now have yet to be understood. It's a fair point, isn't it? Like, the Dwemer ruins are so different from anything else in Tamriel. They're so advanced, and you wonder how it's been hundreds of years and yet that technology has not been replicated. Even the Dwemer metal. The Dwemer metal can only be made by smelting down the Dwemer struts and things like that. There's no mix this corundum with this steel to make Dwemer kind of thing. There's none of that, so it's a technology lost in time. Very interesting stuff. Oh, there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the episode and the reading as well. And I shall do a bit of inventory management between episodes, get some things sorted out, do some potions and things like that. And yes, we'll head out from Markarth next episode, because we do have a couple of things to turn in here as well, and then yeah, we're on our way. Maybe we stick around. Maybe we stick around and go to the Calsomo's little dungeon that he's got, the Dwemer Ruin underneath Markarth. That could be something we do. Let me know in the comments. What do you think?
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
No, I should be here in your... Oh, that sounds wrong. I should be here in your bed. No, I should be here to sleep in this inn, this fine establishment.
This is the silver.
But
sure,
I shall see you
it's yours for a day. I'll
next
show
time.
You to your room, right this way.
Thanks, Clutter.
Remember,
See you next time.
Ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Thanks. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
What is it, Khajiit?